All right, Lizzie, why don't you tell us about your picture?
Okay, this is a picture of me and my younger brother with my grandma Nancy. Um, she died when I was 7, so you'd think sort of that I wouldn't have very clear memories of her, but I actually do. I remember that she was always just very positive about everything and just had a very bubbly, smiley nature, and I think this picture really sort of captures that. Um, it definitely brings me comfort because anytime I have any sort of bad day or just anything that is getting me down, I can look at this picture and remember to stay positive, as she was always sort of teaching me from a very young age.
So the picture is a good reminder of her?
Definitely.
Does it capture her essence?
Yes, it does.
Does it really show her true personality?
Yes, it definitely does. It's like we're all sort of smiling, I guess, with the exception of my brother. We're all very happy in this picture. And I have some really good memories of being in her house in Rye, where we are here, and just, just her very loving, kind nature.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Hello, this is a picture of me when I was about, say about 2 years old, maybe a little less than that. It was my grandfather. He died about 8 years ago of cancer and everything, and he was really cool. He worked for United Airlines as a mechanic for about 30 years, and then after he retired, he became an awesome carpenter. So this picture here, he with me on my swing set, and I'm just sliding down and everything. Um, he actually built that for me. He was a very good carpenter, and as you can see, it looks like there's an Atari symbol right there. And he really, I mean, it was only me and my brother that he only were his only grandchildren, so he loved us very much, and he was always a person who never talked too much, but when he had something to say, it was always golden, or it was always awesome. So he was a very loving person and always hilarious when he would be.
So, what does the picture capture about his personality?
It captures his I think it captures his love for me and my brother, and for family, and how he was only 58 when I was born, so he he really liked being around us.
Does the picture bring you comfort?
Yeah, I would say so. Even though he died when I was in 7th grade, it always kind of seems like he's still there, and I think it brings me and my grandmother very and my whole entire family comfort.
All right, Mama, tell me about your picture.
Hi there, I'm Kathy Gordon. This is a picture of the announcement that my parents sent out when my brother and I were adopted. I was 2 years old and my brother was 13 months old. And this is one of the first pictures of the two of us in our backyard. And I love this picture because Eddie looks like such a little angel with his blonde hair and his big eyes, but he was really a little devil. And I look pretty angelic too, but in this picture there's a series, and in the very next picture I'm giving him a big hug while he's in the stroller. And then after that, I'm look like I'm pulling on him in the stroller, and in the next picture I've dropped him on the ground and I'm sitting in the stroller. But Eddie was the type of person with the blonde hair and the big eyes. He looked so angelic. But this was the same child that when you went down to Ivy's to go shopping, he would sit under the dress carousel and remove all the price tags while you were looking at dresses. Or one day while we were shopping and standing near the escalator and Mom wasn't paying attention, he figured out how to shut it off while people were already on it. So I always love this picture.
So, is it comforting?
Yes, it is, because it just reminds me my brother died when he was 19 and I was 20. So, I mean, this just reminds us of how we were so lucky to be a natural brother and sister and then adopted by the same family. Even though I was born in California and he was born in South Carolina, we were adopted by the same family in North Carolina. And it's just, I always remember Eddie was looking like this.